talk briefly about the concept of anachronism when it comes to A-level English literature. An anachronism is basically where something does not fit in the time where we find it. Now, an meaning non and chronos meaning time, it means that something is not of its time. How is that relevant to us? Well, when it comes to context, when it comes to assessing context, particularly context of production versus reception, it becomes immediately relevant. If something is anachronistic in our interpretation as a modern reader, it means that we're applying modern standards to an old text. So a lot of people will go, isn't the Merchant of Venice super anti-Semitic? And certainly from a modern perspective, the depiction of the Jew Shylock in this text would seem pretty anti-Semitic, but it would be an anachronism to think that anti-Semitism has the same significance now that it would have done in Shakespeare's time. That doesn't mean that it is any better, but it simply means that the context is different and therefore the relevance and the extent of it is different. That immediately allows us to tap into context of production, i.e. when Shakespeare was writing, and reception when we are reading it 400 years on. So anachronism and something being anachronistic is something that you can do at a meta level where you go, this is an interpretation that is based on a modern reader's perspective as compared to a Jacobean or Elizabethan or Shakespearean or early modern perspective that we might have. That is how that tool can be particularly useful to you to have in your linguistic arsenal when getting stuck into texts. All right.